Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. I wake up and I see this. What is going on? This is not that we didn't expect it. I talked about $1,700 Ethereum and so on, but again, how fast are we dropping here? This is absolutely crazy. But again, and I posted it to the Telegram channel members yesterday. If this is capitulation, then it is supposed to be scary. Yeah, it is supposed to be scary, and we're supposed to think, is this all going to zero? Always bear that in mind. Yeah, if this is capitulation, what usually happens at the end of such a correction, I've been talking about it numerous times, then this is exactly how it feels, honestly. A 40% mana. Wow. Don't know what to say really, but this, yeah, wow. Okay, let's start with Bitcoin. Not that it's funny, but it is always feeling, I was part of the last bear market and the last bull run, and it is always an emotional ride, and I always try to remain calm on this channel, and I am, because these are price levels we expected. But as I mentioned yesterday already, the altcoins drop a bit harder than even I thought, even though I was called crazy, and people unsubscribed from my channel in January because I talked about these price levels here. But some of these price levels have now already been, we're already below some of these price levels. So anyway, for Bitcoin, we're not below these price levels yet. I talked about Bitcoin all the way down to 20K, and Bitcoin has now reached overnight, actually, the first ideal price target. It had a bit of a reaction to it. This was here the 27.5K level. I showed you that yesterday. That's the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level. What did I say? So I said here in this yellow, obviously Elliott Wave count, okay. Here in yellow, 5-wave move down. Talked to you yesterday that the 4-wave move is probably over, that we're in this 5th wave. And I talked to you in the video yesterday, we were here exactly here at this dip. And I talked to you that in this wave, because out of this we cannot count a proper 5-wave move. There should be at least one more dip in this 5th wave. And we had this one more dip. And this is at 26.6K. This has dropped below one of the ideal levels for a wave 5, but it's always a zone. So we are now addressing the next one, and I can show you here what the levels are. Let me just think, here to there to here. Yes, and just think, did I here make a mistake? No, that should be fine. So I showed you here yesterday the 2.618 Fibonacci extension level, 27.3. Yeah, this is one target for a wave 5. Now we dropped below that. Next target would be here 25.5K, which is, and I said to you, if we drop below 25.5, then we can look at 23.5. So this would all be part and scope of a wave 5, but actually we can also do it the other way. There's another way of doing this, because the wave 5 completes a higher level wave 3. So we can also do it that way. I think we get very similar targets. Yes, also here, I think that is actually more accurate because it's a higher level degree. So let's take a look here. We've dropped below the 1.618 at 27.5, yeah. So that was an important level. We now can drop, yeah, let's rather use this one. We now can drop in the next instance to 25.9. This is the 1.786 Fib level extension. And then 23.8. So it's very similar levels. These are sort of the next levels that I'd be looking out for. We have dropped below the 1.618 Fib extension, so I have to expect we now go a bit lower. Bear in mind, and I've said that from now on, every low could be the last one. It might really be that this is the last and final drop. The way the altcoins are coming down, it indeed is scary. it indeed is scary, and even Solana and Cardano are now coming to my last target area. Yeah, even Solana and Cardano. So we are really getting here into in a tough environment, honestly. So there is a bit more scope to drop further here, especially as we drop below 27.5K. This was also where the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level was sitting, or is sitting, of this overall and large move, of this overall large wave. And message here is every low could now be the last one. At the moment, I believe the prices are amazing, but on the other hand, we can also drop more. Anybody who wants to be on the safe side would need to wait for a first impulsive move up and the first corrective move down. So if we get 5 waves up instead of 5 waves down, as you can see here, we get 5 waves down. But if you get 5 waves up, this indicates the trend is shifting again into an uptrend. And that is what we are waiting for. So idea is that either here we complete the downturn or one more drop. And I can't tell you that now. We need to see how the next move up is looking like. If that is corrective, it will be this wave 4. If it is impulsive, it could already be a wave 1 and might be it might be what we need to save the crypto market. Yeah, not want to sound too negative, but some cryptos are going down that much. It is crazy. And luckily yesterday I made my video about which coins are high risk, and I will do another live stream today because we reached 100 likes, no, 1000 likes in that live stream. So I will do another live stream today, same time. It was around 6:15 UTC in the evening, so PM. So 6:15 UTC. So there will be another live stream today just because of what's going on in the market. And what people have asked me, what do I expect after this dip, in this yellow target area, that first of all, I'm quite happy about, because we finally made that lower low that I've been waiting for around about 6 months now. So we've been doing it. From here now, what needs to come at some point now, between now and 20K, there is a bit of space to drop even lower, and it wouldn't be a problem, but to turn around and then to get back into an uptrend. There are two options. We have a long sort of bear market bleeding out, or sideways movement in this range, or we have a fairly quick recovery. Personally, because I'm an optimist, and also based on the Elliott Wave count, that this here is a wave 1, this a wave 2, the next wave 3 should be very bullish if it's a wave 3. So based on that, I do actually expect that we see a fairly swift recovery. Also, the way this is coming down now is very, 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 very strong, very hard. And based on this, I think the counter reaction should be very, very significant as well. At the moment, looking at the indicators, we do not see yet a recovery. So by here as well on the RSI, we are now nearly at the level that we were back in January. This was around about 20. We're now at 23. So we are very, very low. We have been lower in the history of Bitcoin, absolutely. But it is getting to areas where I say that obviously a correct or a move up in any way, if it's corrective or impulsive, will be much, much more likely. And let's take a final look at the fear and greed index. That would like to mention it because the fear and greed index is now still at 12. I believe it needs still to drop a little bit lower. Usually in these dips, at some point we had 10 to 8. Now it doesn't make a great difference, but I think we just need to see that last piece of capitulation also in terms of what Bitcoin is doing. And I've always been telling you that, because people said this is the low for Bitcoin here. That was here where I've labeled it wave 3. But this was not a significant swing low, not in terms of the structure, what it's doing. I always said when Bitcoin is making a low, it needs to be a significant one. And I'm talking about a low of a major correction. And this is starting to look interesting. Yeah. So I've got my hopes that, yes, we now probably drop a little bit more, as I just indicated, because we have dropped below the 1.618 FIB extension. And then at some point, very shortly, we should see a corrective move up or an impulsive move up. And that is the market will tell us if the trend is changing. So I will of course keep you updated. If you want to be updated, then hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.